What's up, Wednesday? Welcome to Aaron Ash. I am Ashley Bennett, and I'm an intuitive healer, and I wanted to talk to you guys just a little bit about intuition versus fear. So the reason I'm kind of bringing this topic up today is that I hear a lot from people that they feel like they used to really trust their intuition, or they feel like they used to have like a more heightened intuition, and then one day it just kind of turned off or stopped happening. And a lot of people just want to kind of get that connection back. Well, I think part of where to begin with that is, first you have to know what the difference between intuition sounds like and what fear sounds like, because they are very different. So that also doesn't mean that intuition will always tell you exactly what you want to hear, but it will speak to you from a very honest and I don't want to say clear place, but like it'll speak with an honest and kind voice, as where fear does not. It will tell you things like you're not good enough, and there's doubt, and don't go that direction because blah, blah, blah. And it has this very sort of negative connotation in a lot of ways. As where the intuition will actually come through as like a clear voice, or even like what I call an intuitive hit. And a lot of times what happens is we'll actually get an intuitive hit or a message, and a lot of times it'll be like, oh, you need to start moving in a new direction, for example. You need to leave that job and do something different, or that relationship isn't working for you anymore, or, you know, don't trust that person, or whatever your intuition is telling you. And then the second thought that comes up after that a lot of times is the fear, which can also be resistance, like just resistance to change, because whatever is on the other side of that change, you don't know, right? It's the unknown, and could also be a very different and new way of operating, which is our fear zone and is scary. So the fear will a lot of times actually keep us back in our safe zone and our safe place. And so I don't think that like the voice of fear necessarily is out to get us, right? It's trying to keep us safe by doing something the same way and keeping us in the familiar. But it doesn't always mean it's telling us the truth. So what I would love for you to do is kind of start to, almost like on a little tipping scale, right? Start to notice when you get that voice, that intuitive hit, which also, by the way, I think a lot of times comes through in our solar plexus, because a gut feeling is our solar plexus. And I want you just to start by going, does this feel right to me? Whatever message you just got, whatever little intuitive hit you just got, does it feel right? Is it a kind voice? Was it from my own mind, or did it just kind of get delivered? And I just want you to start becoming aware of it. The second part is, if you hear things that are filled with negativity and doubt, and you're not good enough, so don't do that new business and don't get that new job, because if you quit this one, you're not going to have something else, or don't leave that relationship because you're going to end up alone. That's the fear voice. And I want you to just become aware of when that is coming to the surface as well. I think a lot of tuning into your intuition, on your own anyway, has to do with just becoming really aware of the thought process that comes up. Because like I said, intuition a lot of times will tell you something that you don't actually know, because it's not necessarily from your mind, but from, how would I say this? Well, it could be from several things. It could be from the universe, your spirit guides, what your true heart desire is, and you're just not listening. So there's a lot of places where intuition can kind of come in, but it depends on what it's also saying. So yeah, maybe get a journal and start thinking about some of the intuitive hits that you feel like you've been getting lately, and maybe you pushed some of them to the side. Specifically look at where you're resisting change. What am I resisting the most right now? And that's a wonderful question to begin to even journal. Otherwise, you are more than welcome to always set up a session with me. I do all of my sessions over Zoom, and I help people actually reconnect to their intuition, and simply can also validate a lot of the messages that you may have already had coming through, and you can begin to build that trust again with your own intuition. So that's kind of a piece of what I do. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a really good Wednesday, and I will absolutely see you guys again next Wednesday. Okay, bye.